4, Wesam Alnasr, with a speech titled Frames of Life. Frames of Life, contestant number 4, Wesam Alnasr.
Gentlemen, I want you to dig deep into your minds, flip through your memories, and search for that special and precious moment where you have that photo that shows you genuinely happy. Your passport photo is not counted, by the way. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests, and wonderful judges, good evening.
Good evening.
Tonight, I will share with you how my photography experience has changed my way in looking at life. 8 years ago, I bought my first professional cameras. In fact, it was my first camera ever. I decided to go for the professional line because I wanted to take photos as quickly as I can. I didn't want to miss any moment that happens in front of my eyes while I was holding my camera or my weapon. After mastering the whole technical settings of the camera, I focused more into getting into portraits of people, photos of people. I learned that any successful portrait has 3 important factors or elements. The first one is the moment, and the second one is the emotions associated with that moment, and the third is the memory that this photo will keep. After 2 years of practicing my hobby, going back and forth between events and ceremonies, I was covering one of the family events. I captured one special moment where my mother's uncle was looking at the groom with the tears of happiness glowing in his eyes. And when he heard the shutter click, he looked at me and asked, "Did you just take a photo of me?" I answered him, "Yes, uncle, I just did." 1 week later, I got a phone call from my brother. He told me that my mother's uncle has just passed away. I dragged my feet into his funeral. And when I entered there, I saw this photo displayed on the door. The photo that I took the week before. The last photo of him ever, showing his kind heart and caring soul. In fact, this photo was printed hundreds of times, and everyone knew this person. He could see that through this photo. This photo has changed my life. I was looking as a photographer to seize the moment where all 3 elements, the moment, the emotions, and the memory, when they gather, I captured that frame. I was waiting. I wasn't preparing. So I have decided to change my path. Instead of waiting, why don't I prepare for those moments? Why? What prevents us from doing so? Because I changed my way in life, I was looking around for any opportunity to prepare the moments. Last year, I took my son, my 4-year-old son, to Jerry bookstore. he wanted to go there to buy a toy, not elsewhere. I took him there. He looked at the toys, shuffled around. I assure you, he rearranged the toy shelf by the end of our visit. And when he picked a toy, he held my index finger and looked at me and said, "Baba, I chose my toy. Let's get a book for you now." Can you imagine how thrilled I was with that words? Can you imagine how happy he was while saying that words? I know then that I prepared for the moments in my life, to have every moment as special as possible. I know that my son saw me reading a lot and saw my passion in reading, and he wanted to treat me with a book after the end of the visit, after he gets his toy. Gentlemen, inside each one of us, there lies a photographer of memories. Lives are nothing but collection of frames. We don't need cameras to capture those frames. All what we need to do is to record those memories in our minds. And if we really wanted to make them special, we need to prepare for the right moment and the true emotions to get our desired memories. Tonight, I know I got some lessons and some special moments looking at you, and I hope you had the same. Back to you, Contest Chair.